Let's talk in this video about the famous NFL quarterback rating that you see whenever you watch an NFL game. So they might say Peyton Manning's quarterback rating, the first half was 120 or it was 80. And you know the higher quarterback rating is generally considered better. So what is a quarterback rating based on? It's based on four quantities: your completion percentage, your yards per pass attempt, your touchdowns per pass attempt, in other words, what percentage of your passes result in touchdown passes, and your interceptions per pass attempt. And so on Wikipedia, there's this complicated explanation. The NCAA in college has a different formula, which is slightly different, but basically the perfect passing rating would be 158.3, and in other words, basically, again, Wikipedia explains exactly how this works. But basically, we can sort of deconstruct the quarterback rating for the NFL using regression, and it's a really good example how regression can get to the bottom of what's going on in things. Okay, so from ESPN.com for the 2014 season, I've got the quarterback ratings, and then I downloaded all these stats on the right, and what we need to know is completion percentage, yards per pass attempt, touchdown, percentage of passes that were touchdowns, or percentage of passes were interceptions. So Drew Brees, 5% of his passes were touchdowns and 2.5% were interceptions. And the idea is, can we, with these four columns in orange, predict the rating? So we simply run a regression, which we know how to do by now, and it pops up over here the results. The R squared is 0.999999. I don't know how many more nines you want there. And the standard error is 0.03. 0.04, which means 95% of the time we can predict the quarterback's passer rating within 0.08. Okay, and usually the average rating is what? It's about 70 or 80. Let's see. I mean, so if we can predict something that tends to be around 70 or 86 or 87, and 95% of the time within 0.08, we've basically got the formula. So in other words, if you want to predict a guy's quarterback rating, okay, and all the p-values are fantastically low here. Look at this, 10 to the 90th. It's obvious they all matter, and this is basically a linear formula, though nobody really puts it that way. Okay, so you would take 2.06 plus 0.84 times the completion percentage, and then the next one is 4.16 times yards per pass, plus 333 times touchdown percentage, and then interception should be negative, and it is, minus 417 times interception percentage. And that will pretty much give you somebody's quarterback rating. So the question is, what do these coefficients mean? Okay, so if you can have a 1% increase in your completion percentage, that means completion percentage goes up by 1. Quarterback rating goes up by 0.84. Again, all other things being equal, all the other three variables in quarterback rating being equal. And if you can increase your yards per pass attempt by 1, I think I've got that wrong. Yards per 4.16. Decimal points in the wrong place. That would really mess things up. Okay, if you could gain 1 more yard per pass attempt, your rating would go up by about 4.16 points. And in the homework problems and a test question, we'll talk about how you would interpret the other two coefficients in this equation. But basically, the quarterback rating is not that complicated. I mean, but what you have to understand with the quarterback rating, it's based on the quarterback statistics with the offensive line he has, with the receivers he has, and the running backs he has. So if you trade the quarterback to another team, you can't expect the same quarterback rating because he'd have a different offensive line, different receivers, etc. Also, it doesn't really measure how much you help the team. Think about it. Counts a 1-yard touchdown pass almost the same as a 50-yard touchdown pass. You get credit for the yards, but that doesn't make much sense. And if the interception's run back for a touchdown, that counts the same as if the interception is run back for 1 yard. And we know that yards per pass attempt is the most important statistic, and completion percentage just really for team performance, and completion percentage just doesn't really correlate well with team performance after you adjust for yards per pass attempt. You could run a regression to show that. So if the quarterback rating is purporting to show how a quarterback helps a team, or how good a team's passing offense is, I don't think it does the job. And we go to Brian Burke's great site, advancedfootballanalytics.com, in a few videos. I think we'll see how a better way to rate quarterbacks. And I should mention ESPN has a total QBR, which we're not ready quite to understand yet, but which really tries to address the shortcomings in the NFL's quarterback rating. And we may talk a little bit about that. But first we have to talk about the concept of states in football and then the value of the state, because that's really the key to the concept of expected points, which is really the key to understanding football at any level from Pop Warner or Pee Wee football to the great NFL.
Okay, so thanks for watching, and there's a free course, a free 21-day course from Dr. Winston, and all of these videos are coming from one of 3 books. So first, this one, which you can see here at the top of the screen, Microsoft's book, which has 355 reviews, and then it's, let's see, 4.6 stars. It's coming from this book as well, his marketing analytics book, which is down here, and you can sort of see 4.5, or his newest book, his analytic stories book, which is here. And with that one, you can see it's 4 point something, or maybe even 5. I don't think it's 5. Yeah, 4.8. And so, yeah, anyways, in the description, there's a free 21-day course from Dr. Winston, or you can go to excelwithwayne.com/free, and it'll be there. But again, thanks for watching, and if you have any questions, just please let us know. Thanks.